There is a noise you don't really hear. It doesn't come from cars or voices or the busy rooms that one walks through every day. It's a more mellow sound, an even more stubborn one, a closer one. It is the noise of the world, or perhaps the noise the world leaves inside you. She knows it quite well. Just a stick figure, a little shape made up of thin lines in empty spaces. No face visible, no defined expression. And maybe that's why it's so easy to see yourself in them. Noise is everywhere. The moment the stick figure opens their eyes, it's already there. Racing thoughts, notifications, plans, unspoken words, words uttered too quickly, expectations, fears, comparisons, all at once, all together. They walk through their day dragging clouds of scribbles behind them. Each step creates more. Every action makes them swirl faster. It's a noise you can't muffle by simply covering your ears, because it emanates from within. The character attempts to suppress it, smiles, nods, keeps going. But the more they pretend not to hear it, the louder it becomes. The noise starts leaving marks, a crack on their back like something has become too heavy, a shadow beneath their feet so that the ground seems less solid, a trembling of their lines as if their body is losing balance. The other figures around them seem not to notice, or maybe they do. Perhaps they carry their own noise but hide it better. The protagonist tries to adapt, tries to stay strong, tries to be what the world expects. So they keep moving, keep pushing. But the noise isn't foolish. When it knows you're not listening, it only screams louder. Then comes a day like any other. Nothing special, no disaster, no major event. And yet, it's exactly the kind of day that makes everything overflow. Messages coming incessantly, tasks piling up, small mistakes, small concerns, small wounds that were never healed. The noise becomes a storm. The scribbles around the main character twist into a whirlwind. Their thin lines shake violently. Their invisible eyes seem full, even without having been drawn. They try to speak, but their voice disappears in the chaos. They try to breathe, but every breath feels shallow. Eventually, they just stop in the middle of the drawing, smack in the middle of the world, and the noise just keeps growing louder. It's then, in that instant, at the center of everything, that something small happens. Tiny thing, something huge. The protagonist, for reasons unknown, closes their eyes, just for a second. And in that moment, there is silence. Not perfect silence, not complete silence, just a small space, a crack in the storm, a breath that they really feel, a heartbeat they can recognize, a pause where the world stops pushing and they stop running. And when they open their eyes once more, the noise is still present, but something about it feels different, as if it has stepped back, as if it had softened. The character does not understand it, but they do know something has shifted. So they try again, another pause, another brief moment, another breath. They shut their eyes for a few seconds at a time, lean against an invisible wall, sit down, allow themselves to fall, but not from weakness, rather honesty. And with each pause, the scribbles slow down. The shaking lines grow steadier. The cracks start to close. It's not easy. The noise doesn't want to leave. It's part of the world and part of them. But the protagonist is learning that silence needn't eliminate the noise. It helps understand it, helps hear what the noise has been hiding. The protagonist starts seeking quiet places, simple, blank spaces with almost no lines, no objects, no distractions. Just open, white emptiness. At first, they feel strange, almost guilty for not doing anything, almost behind compared to everyone else. But slowly, one by one, their thoughts come closer, not like noise, not like storms, but like small lights. Thoughts that beg to be noticed, not turned away, not judged, just heard. The protagonist observes them, lets them talk, lets them exist. And as they do, the noise loses its power. It becomes softer, warmer, manageable. As time goes by, the protagonist recognizes that something deeper has changed, not just the noise, themselves. They walk more slowly, more softly. They breathe with intention, not because life is suddenly easier, but because they've built a space they can return to, a refuge, a quiet corner inside themselves, a place where no one can disturb. Whenever the chaos grows loud, they know how to go back. Shut their eyes, breathe, take their lines again. They know that silence is not the absence of something, it's presence, it's awareness, it's care. At the protagonist's eventual emergence into the world, everything looks the same. People still rush, responsibilities still pile up, the world still hums with noise. But now the protagonist no longer feels drowned, doesn't feel pulled, doesn't feel lost, as they now carry silence with them, a small light inside their chest, a space that cannot be taken away. The noise of the world is still there, but it no longer controls them. The main character sees other figures towards the end, each with their own storms, each with their own scribbles of noise. They approach one of them, sit beside them, say nothing. They simply share the silence, a moment of stillness. And at this moment, the other figure slows down too. Their noise softens, their lines steady. Sometimes silence is not just about ourselves. Sometimes it's a gift. The world is always going to make noise. It's built that way, and we live inside it. But in each of us, there is a quiet place, a place where the breath is soft and clear, where thoughts walk instead of run, where life feels spacious once more. The protagonist found it, and so can you. It doesn't take much, just a moment, a breath, a choice. Close your eyes, listen. Beneath all that noise, silence has been waiting for you.